Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII Zodiac Brave story on the MysteriousJG. Last time we took out a mark and got a reward, and eventually we'll get back to the clan zone and get points for that. But first we gotta go to the Giza Plains and do another one of these, getting more points until we rule the clan world. There's nothing like advancing higher and higher in the clan. Someday we'll be Grand Wizard. Anyway, let's move past that awkwardness. And, you know, the KKK sure has ruined the concept of clans. Anyway, yeah, let's head to the village of what's-his-face in the Giza Plains. And, hey, it's Horny. Hi, Horny. The sensation you're feeling is the Moogling. So get the hell away from that. You want nothing to do with that. It's bad. Bad seeing. Alright, and this is where I figure out where my turns went wrong with getting to the next town. Yeah, this is like a completely independent nation here that's 2 screens away from the capital city of this country with only one city. It's nutsy. I'm just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds, but the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a while longer. Take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. They ain't messing around here. I've got the map for this place already. It's 30 gil. I suppose I could just buy it to make sure it's complete, but it's... seems pretty damn complete, you know? So I'd imagine you're the one who's got the... Oh, it is. It's Danya. Are you here about the bill I posted? It's high time someone came. I don't know what I'm going to do about this creature. Our cockatrices are terrified. They hardly eat. They won't go for walks. Their nerves are shot. The poor deers are starting to fall ill from it. Well, will you get rid of this creature for me? Sure. Wonderful. I thought you would say yes. Now let me tell you just what's going on. A vile creature called the Cluckatrice has made its nest in the land to the east. Recently its eggs hatched, and now it's viler than ever. What's worse, the Cluckatrice shies away when people approach. It's clever, this one. For our sake and the sake of the cockatrices, kill the Cluckatrice and every one of its foul brood. Oh, cool. We're gonna, like, wipe out a whole species here. Nice. I spotted the Cluckatrice on the Giza's north bank. It's not much of a bank during the dry, but you'll find it to the southeast of the village. The Cluckatrice's nest must be near there, but I have no idea how to go about drawing out of hiding. Try as I might, I haven't come up with anything. Perhaps one should ask the children? They're often out on the plains. Maybe they can help. You know, you could have asked the children. If you're the one who's been trying to figure this out. I saw me a yellow ball. A ball of a yellow bird out on the plains. It looked like a big chick. Sitting there sunning itself. It was so cute. I wanted to try to touch it, but a great big bird came out of nowhere. But I wasn't going to hurt it, honest. You think maybe that was its mama? Okay, so to get the Cluckatrice to come out, you have to threaten its children. Fun. Hey, it's Kamina. I'm in charge of seeing all the herbs and roots we gather in the plains are properly dried and stored. We use charms made from the herbs to keep the monsters away while we're out. We used a whole lot during the rain, so we need to pick more. Cool. Cool story, bro. Sorry, but you come back later. Gotta finish work or I can't play. You prevented this child from talking to me. You've come from the city or village may be small, but you're welcome here. Blah, 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 blah. Something about the rains. All these people have names. Come to see the dark crystals. We don't have much to offer, but you're welcome to rest here. Dark crystals. Most of the rocks here. Most of us work here making sunstones or raising cockatrices. I think this is the kid we rescued earlier. Won't get much work done once the rains come. Gotta make the best of the dry now. They told me to talk to the kids. I'm just talking to anybody. The men in the children do their part. Wait, what did she say? The men are off on their business while we women mind the village. So we don't really find out what the men's business is. They could be hunters. Say, take care before you go out on the plains. Our children make the proper preparations. So it's safe enough for children. But we need to be careful. Got it. So it's out there somewhere. North Bank. Once you're there, sensitive to other monsters and hide at the first sign of danger. Well, I mean, nothing for it but to try to figure this out, I suppose. It said something about using a fact to figure out this puzzle with the sluice gates. There's an Esper you find down there, but I don't think we can find it this early. So, first order of business may be to just wipe out all the monsters we can find. Oh yeah, and as I think I mentioned briefly, we got a... oh, I unequipped it because it was messing some things up, but I got the Gladius, which I stole a couple of these from a rare monster. That greatly increases... Like, man now has twice the attack power of Bosch. But it's no good against monsters that are absorb wind, which is a couple of the monsters I was fighting did. Yeah. But with the Gladius equipped, he can pretty much one-shot anything around here. Unless we go mess with the werewolves that I fought on screen at least once, and they're really not worth fighting. Yeah. Slavin. So we got exciting music playing, and it's pretty exciting. Basically, just trying to see if we can find this Cluckatrice and take its sorry ass out. And we were told it's sensitive to the presence of other animals. So we're trying to kill all the other animals so it won't be afraid of anything. Because I figure if there's one thing to do to assuage its fears, it's for it to see us from wherever its hiding place is as a murderer who's taking out everybody. So, I don't want to spend a whole video wandering around back and forth here if we haven't actually figured out how to lure this thing out, but... One of the kids mentioned that it tried to pet a chocobo. There's like a little baby chick that appeared, and when they went to pet it, all hell broke loose. This is the right screen, right? The Cluckatrice is found along the north bank of the Giza. She warns you they're sensitive to other monsters and hide at the first sign of danger. Now, if I were to figure this out and skip it, you would be missing a big part of this game, and what, depending on your playstyle, makes it fun or frustrating. The fact that you often really have to puzzle out what you're supposed to do. There's a lot of time involved with like experimenting and before you just, you know, come across this monster. And a lot of the hunts work like this. It's as much work to find the thing as it is to defeat it. So it's supposed to be right here. Maybe I shouldn't have fought those monsters. Maybe that violence frightened it. Maybe I should have left the rabbits alone because it wants to eat them. It'll jump out and eat rabbits. I don't believe I have the ability to ride a chocobo out here. Try talking to everybody in the village again. Well, there's a Cluckatrice. And I stole a potion from it. Well, here you go. We had to get rid of the monsters and then come back. That seems simple enough. So let's try to steal from Cluckatrice. And steal from Cluckatrice. And slow the Cluckatrice, which currently has fast cast on it. And now I just have to keep trying to steal from the Cluckatrice over and over. Which will take longer than anything else. Yeah, I really want to steal from this thing, damn it. Because we're not going to get another chance. Looks like Slow failed from our friend Balthier, or Bash. We did steal the small feather though, so now we can start wiping out the little weak guys. It's immune to steel. That would explain it. Why don't you use... because it's fairly powerful, and it has an area of effect, which would be good against these little guys. I want to use Dark. We haven't actually seen it in use yet, so I don't know if it's that good, but... I was kind of hoping it would wipe out some of his little friends. Doesn't look like it did that much. So what magics have I got use of here? He's got poison and silence. Got poison on Fox. He's got slow, which isn't doing anything. He can't... So, at least we got blind to work. I think Van needs to just concentrate on getting rid of them. Blind worked. Silence might be nice. It'd be great if we had Dispel. But we don't. So this is going to be a fairly involved fight, it looks like. If I keep manually controlling everything. Dark really wasn't doing much against him. I need to pay attention to how much damage it does. A couple of hundred each. Oh, it keeps healing them. Yeah, it seems like... Okay, so it's healing them. I mean, I could use mists. I could use the quickening. We haven't actually showcased that yet, and we need to do it at some point. It's not blind anymore either. It's immune to poison, and it's immune to oil. That's just sort of annoying. Alright, you know what? Everybody just concentrate on the same Cluckatrice, and maybe we can kill it before it, Chicatrice, rather. Maybe we can kill it before it actually, gets healed. Or, no, wait, I can... That one is immune to fire, but the, little ones aren't. Fortunately, it doesn't have, Oh, damn it, I know what's happening. Oh, I'm an idiot. They're absorbing wind, so the Gladius keeps curing them. See, this kept happening. It was that's why I got rid of it off screen. It's like I keep encountering stuff that absorbs wind. This should make things go a lot easier, actually. I hope. They're definitely doing something where they're absorbing, there's definitely something going on where they were absorbing, or they're getting healed periodically. What am I... Sorry. I don't know how much more damage fire does with the help of oil, but it doesn't really seem like it's setting the world on fire, so to speak. Oh, we gotta get rid of this thing quick. Mucus heals it, I think. Can we not get rid of this thing? Come on! Alright, there we go. So this is probably not the most efficient ever, but... And I think Bash is using most of his turns doing a really crappy, slow job of healing using potions. Nothing else. This should move a lot faster now that we've got rid of... Or we'll be taking a lot less damage now that we got rid of some of these guys. So this feller seems to be immune to poison, it seems like, at least. And he keeps slowing down Bosch. Now, I gotta bear in mind that I'm going to eventually not be gaining lots and lots and lots of free potions because I'm not going to be grinding. I was getting potions like crazy when I was grinding a lot. Oh, okay, so it uses Purify. So probably what I need to do is just make Bosch constantly blind it. Or Balthier constantly blinded, since Bosch can't. Stone Gaze. Oh, crap. Didn't know it had Stone Gaze. Now I'll just let it use turns getting rid of that. Well, it's doing Mucus. I'm not sure what Mucus does. I guess it slows one of us. So this is handy. You can kind of control his behavior a little bit with status ailments. Yeah, but the Gladius was my problem. I was healing it and didn't realize it at first. Additional target information now available. We kind of knew what we were going to know about this guy. We just keep poking it in the eyes. So, yeah, I was confused. I thought it was healing itself. It was never healing itself. It was purely, they were all absorbing wind. There we go. Cluckatrice vanquished. Let's get out of here before he wastes any more potions on himself. And now I think we realize why we need Fran in the party. She's the only one who can currently cast Cure. And to that end, let's switch them up. But we see in the meantime we got full quickening saved up for Bash. So one of these days we have to actually use those. And I can show on screen what the limit breaks look like, because we haven't actually done that yet in this game. But since we've beaten all the marks we can beat around here anyway, it's probably not going to happen real soon. Maybe the next time we get to a big boss fight, when we fight Big Boss. Or possibly Kiefer Sutherland, fake Big Boss. You did it! You got rid of the Cluckatrice and its chicks! Here's your bounty as agreed! Thank you so much! Whatever it is, she was able to keep it in her pants. 1,000 gil, an amber armlet, and a rainbow egg. I can finally walk the cockatrices again. You wouldn't know to look at them, but they scare very easily. I know what you gotta say. Tricks may have been cute, but no, making no mistake, we're better off with that Cluckatrice gone. What? Like our cockatrices? Don't be silly. They could never look more different. Okay, well, I'm glad we were able to exterminate that species for you. So... Don't know what a rainbow egg is. A large egg that scintillates with the colors of the rainbow as you walk around it, used for decoration, cooking, and as a reagent in medicine making. I don't know if we're supposed to be selling that. I was told to sell anything that I get more of 10 of without fear, and other than that, to be careful. So let's hold on to it until we figure out what we need it for. We also got some kind of Argyle armlet. Oh, never mind. That's what I think everybody's already using. Was that what it was? Oh, amber armlet we got. Increases physical damage dealt while empty-handed. Yeah. I mean, I suppose our monk class could use that. Although I think Van actually has... Let's see. How would I even look up his damage output? He's got... He's got the Brawler, which is the thing that gives you increased damage when unarmed. So I don't know. I guess I'll go ahead and equip the Gladius. I just need to be really aware of when enemies absorb wind. It was mostly happening with bird type enemies, but bird enemies. Yeah. Could really use some potions because I actually used potions for a change. Oh man, if only I could switch. If only I could like transfer these wolf pelts out of Van's inventory and into Arthur Morgan's inventory in Red Dead Redemption 2, I'd be in a much better place. So, I kind of want to go check in on Clan Centauro before we call it a video, because we don't really have enough time left to do anything now, having dealt with that mark. But somewhere there's a Vieira wandering around that we're also supposed to talk to because they're a rare and special sight. Oh, one of these non-pig hell beasts is trying to comfort a crying boy, or perhaps is causing the boy to cry. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Oh, what the hell? I'll buy them all. Just to make sure that I've got everything. He already owns all the maps he has for sale. So I don't think I actually get to look up the maps. Other than actually being in an area. Like, it seems weird, but I don't think there's a way to go to the next area and look at that map without actually physically going to that area. Oh, yes there is. Okay, so that area is question mark. So I've already seen all of this, but there is question mark land. And you can see the Zetinia Cavern maps as far as I'm able to go. So the Giza map gave me nothing new. Oh, but I do get a little preview of coming attractions here. It might be possible for us to do this crossover into here quest. But Broken Sands is where we need to go to get another thing for this Weary Traveler. So the Ester Sand map actually is the closest we have to actually a map that we could use for something. And I just didn't realize there was a little menu that... Oh, there's some extreme portions of this that I never actually visited. Op Sector 36. Okay, whatever. Alright, now I was trying to call it a video, wasn't I? Let's go over to the clan zone. Boy, that looks like it should be a path to go somewhere. And it just isn't. So outside of the Sand Sea is Vieira looking for someone to talk to them several times over the course of the game as part of a continuing minor side quest. I'm not seeing a Vieira. Vieira are like the little bunny girls. I don't know that they're little, but... Well, I'm not seeing this person. I believe they were outside of the Sand Sea, not in the Sand Sea. So what I will do is I'll quick head for the clan hall. And I'll head for the clan hall real quick. See what's going on there, and then I'll double check this fact that this Final Fantasy shrine that I've been looking at. It's kind of interesting. Like, I actually looked at some other games, and like it's got other games where the whole game is like coming soon. And the Final Fantasy section, it's all what I've realized, and the same thing drove me absolutely nuts when I first started playing Neo. There was some online, like the Neo wiki, and like it was chock full of block text that if you just read it said filler text, fill in later, blah 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 blah. Like they wanted the layout to look all nice and professional before they had any freaking content. And there's little bits like this left over where somebody obviously started this shrine and is not going to finish it. I do not believe this is the person we're supposed to be interviewing. What's your deal, man? Hello, how does this day find you? Okay, Glory of the Clan. When you've defeated 8 marks and accumulated 20,000 clan marks, you will gain a prize. Now go. Well, how many marks? I thought I defeated a decent number. I guess I haven't defeated 8. Defeated 5. I thought something happened when I defeated 6. But I guess I'm wrong. Up here's the hunt, Kupo. Kupo, your rear guard already. You've been running the Midnight Oil, Kupo. I guess I did rank up, and he's telling me how to get the next rank above that. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. So I've already got the rock twice. So as you improve your ranks, you stop getting things like remedies and teleport stones and start getting things like weapons. Like, I believe in this game they got rid of the whole thing where you gain the Zodiac spear by doing this ridiculous amount of avoiding chests you would never know to do without a fac. And now it's like, to get most of the, like a lot of the really high-end weapons, you need to have super high levels with the clan. But I could be wrong, because it could also be down to other things. I'm not real sure. I know that when we come back, we'll either talk to Vieira and then get on with the main quest, or we'll get on with the main quest without talking to a Vieira. One of those two things is going to happen. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.